Deep within Mongolia's northern frontier lies a land of rugged beauty. This is the taiga, a vast expanse of coniferous forests and snow-capped mountains. Yet, amidst this unforgiving landscape, a small group of people thrives, the Tsaatan. The Tsaatan, meaning reindeer people in the Mongolian language, are nomadic herders. These remarkable animals provide the Tsaatan with food, clothing, and transportation. They live in small, portable tents called orts, crafted from reindeer hides and wooden poles. The Tsaatan's way of life is a testament to human resilience and adaptability. As the days shorten and temperatures drop, the Mongolian taiga undergoes a dramatic transformation. The once vibrant greens of summer fade to muted browns and golds. The air grows crisp and still, carrying the scent of pine needles and wood smoke. Snow begins to fall, blanketing the landscape in a pristine white. Rivers and lakes freeze over, their surfaces transforming into shimmering highways of ice. The taiga, once teeming with life, seems to fall silent, its inhabitants seeking shelter from the biting cold. Winter in the taiga is a time of both beauty and harshness. The extreme cold presents significant challenges for all forms of life, including the Tsaatan and their reindeer. Temperatures can plummet to -40°C or even lower. The sun makes only brief appearances, casting long shadows across the snow-covered ground. Survival in this unforgiving environment requires resilience, resourcefulness, and a deep respect for the power of nature. Reindeer are more than just animals to the Tsaatan, they are their lifeline. These remarkable creatures are perfectly adapted to the harsh conditions of the taiga. Their thick coats composed of hollow hairs provide exceptional insulation. Their large hooves act as natural snowshoes. The Tsaatan rely heavily on their reindeer for sustenance. Reindeer milk is a staple food. Reindeer meat provides essential nutrients. Every part of the reindeer is utilized. The Tsaatan's relationship with their reindeer is one of mutual dependence and respect. Winter in the taiga is a time of constant movement for the Tsaatan. They relocate their camps several times a month, following the reindeer as they seek out lichen, their primary source of food. This nomadic lifestyle is deeply ingrained in their culture. It requires a unique set of skills and a profound understanding of the natural world. Moving camp is a complex undertaking, especially in the depths of winter. The Tsaatan dismantle their orts, carefully packing the reindeer hide coverings and wooden poles onto the backs of their reindeer. Possessions are meticulously secured, ready for the next leg of their journey. Children help herd the reindeer, their laughter echoing through the silent forest. The Tsaatan's winter migrations are not random wanderings. They are carefully planned journeys, guided by generations of accumulated knowledge. The elders, repositories of traditional wisdom, play a crucial role in deciding when and where to move. They read the subtle signs of the taiga, observing the reindeer's behavior, the depth of the snow, and the direction of the wind. Section 5. Sheltering from the storm. The orts, the Tsaatan's traditional dwelling, is a marvel of simple yet effective design. Constructed from a framework of long wooden poles, it is covered with layers of reindeer hide stitched together to provide insulation and protection from the elements. The orts is designed to be assembled and disassembled quickly, reflecting the nomadic lifestyle of the Tsaatan. Inside the orts, a fire burns constantly in a central hearth, providing warmth and light. The smoke from the fire escapes through an opening at the apex of the structure. Sleeping platforms covered with reindeer hides and furs are arranged around the hearth. These platforms serve as both beds and seating areas. Despite its simple construction, the orts provides a surprisingly comfortable and secure haven from the harsh winter conditions. The thick reindeer hide coverings effectively block the wind and snow. The heat from the fire, combined with the body heat of the occupants, creates a surprisingly warm and cozy atmosphere inside the dwelling. Section 6. The spirit of resourcefulness. Resourcefulness is essential for survival in the unforgiving environment of the Mongolian taiga. The Tsaatan have developed ingenious ways to utilize the limited resources available to them. Nothing is wasted. Every part of the reindeer is used, from the meat and milk to the hides, bones, and antlers. Reindeer hides are used to construct clothing, footwear, and shelter. Bones are carved into tools and implements. Antlers are used to make handles for tools and other objects. The Tsaatan's diet, while seemingly limited, is surprisingly diverse and nutritious. They supplement their reindeer-based diet with wild berries, mushrooms, and edible plants gathered during the brief summer months. Hunting and fishing provide additional sources of nourishment. The Tsaatan possess a deep understanding of the taiga's bounty, knowing where to find edible plants and how to track and hunt wild game. Their resourcefulness extends beyond material needs. The Tsaatan possess a rich tradition of storytelling, music, and craftsmanship. These cultural expressions provide entertainment, strengthen social bonds, and transmit traditional knowledge from one generation to the next. Section 7. Echoes of the Past. The Tsaatan's way of life, seemingly frozen in time, offers a glimpse into a way of life that has remained largely unchanged for centuries. Their nomadic herding traditions, their close connection to nature, and their unique cultural practices are remnants of a time when humans lived in closer harmony with the natural world. Their beliefs and practices are deeply rooted in animism, a belief system that recognizes the spiritual essence of all living things. They believe that spirits inhabit the mountains, forests, rivers, and animals. These spirits are treated with respect and reverence. The Tsaatan perform rituals and offerings to ensure harmony with the natural world. Their language, a distinct dialect of Tuvan, is spoken by only a few thousand people worldwide. Their songs and stories, passed down orally from generation to generation, recount the history of their people, their relationship with the land, and their encounters with the spirits that inhabit the taiga. Section 8. A culture on thin ice. Despite their resilience and adaptability, the Tsaatan face a growing number of challenges in the 21st century. Their way of life, so deeply intertwined with the delicate balance of the taiga ecosystem, is increasingly threatened by a number of factors, both internal and external. Climate change is one of the most pressing threats to the Tsaatan's way of life. Rising temperatures, changes in precipitation patterns, and the melting of permafrost are all impacting the delicate balance of the taiga ecosystem. These changes are affecting the availability of lichen, the primary food source for reindeer, forcing the Tsaatan to alter their migration routes and adapt to new conditions. Globalization and modernization are also putting pressure on the Tsaatan's traditional way of life. The allure of modern conveniences and the economic opportunities of settled life are drawing some Tsaatan away from their nomadic traditions. This trend is leading to a decline in the number of reindeer herders and a loss of traditional knowledge. Section 9. Guardians of the North. The Tsaatan are not merely passive inhabitants of the taiga, they are active stewards of their environment. Their traditional knowledge and practices, honed over centuries of living in close harmony with nature, are essential for maintaining the delicate balance of the taiga ecosystem. Their nomadic lifestyle, while seemingly disruptive, actually helps to prevent overgrazing and allows the land to regenerate. Their deep respect for nature and their belief in the interconnectedness of all living things foster a sense of responsibility for the well-being of the environment. The Tsaatan possess a wealth of knowledge about the flora and fauna of the taiga. They know which plants have medicinal properties, how to identify edible mushrooms, and how to track and hunt wild game sustainably. This traditional knowledge is crucial for managing and conserving the biodiversity of the region. By preserving the Tsaatan's way of life, we are not just protecting a unique culture, we are also safeguarding a vital part of the planet's ecological heritage. Their knowledge and practices hold valuable lessons for sustainable living in a rapidly changing world. Section 10. A world away, yet connected. The Tsaatan, though geographically isolated, are not immune to the forces of globalization and modernization. The spread of technology, communication, and trade is bringing the outside world to their remote corner of the taiga. While this interaction offers potential benefits, such as improved access to healthcare and education, it also presents challenges. The influx of tourists, eager to experience the Tsaatan's unique culture, can have both positive and negative impacts. Tourism can provide economic opportunities for the Tsaatan, but it can also lead to the commodification of their culture and the disruption of their traditional way of life. Balancing the preservation of their cultural identity with the need for economic development and adaptation to the changing world is a complex challenge for the Tsaatan. Finding ways to share their culture with the outside world while maintaining their traditions and protecting their environment is crucial for their long-term survival. Section 11. Preserving a fragile harmony. The story of the Tsaatan reminds us of the importance of preserving cultural diversity and protecting wilderness areas. Their way of life holds valuable lessons for all of us. Their resilience teaches us to respect and learn from different cultures. Their connection to nature reminds us to live in harmony with the environment. Supporting organizations that preserve the Tsaatan's culture and environment is crucial.